Tuesday. It is the 17th of the month of November. Thank you for being with us. It is a Tuesday, and oh boy, don't you love this weather? It's cool, it's brisk, the sun's shining, an occasional shower, and occasionally a squirrel will run across the telephone line. I love that. I love it when they do that. But anyway, thank you for being with us. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television, and I'm Wayne Alley. Can't help it. Been that way a long time. This is where Kate Daniels sits. She's out on assignment. She'll be back with us later in the week. Right, Kate? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I have no idea. I want to mention on a personal note, first of all, before I forget, I've been meaning to bring this up for a long time now. Coming up in April of next year, there's a group of us. In fact, it's me and 4 other people of questionable intelligence. We'll be doing something at the Paramount Theater. I don't want to go into a lot of detail right now because it's almost a surprise, and be surprised to me. Anyway, but we'll be doing something at the Paramount. But let me tell you what I need. I need a juggler, someone who's really good. Okay, don't expect to get paid. It's a fundraiser. But I need a juggler, and if you will, let's put an email address up here on the screen here. Put that. Thank you very much. The email address is wayne.alley@waynegov.com. Okay, if you can put that up there and send me an email with your phone number, and if you juggle, let me know about it. No chainsaws, please. Okay, knives or anything like that. But if you juggle, just let me know. I'd like to talk to you. All right, very good. Now, where are we here? Oh, this is Goldsboro. Okay, in that case, okay. The Paramount presents the Black Friday Comedy Explosion. The Black Friday Comedy Explosion. This will be on November 27th. Okay, and today's the 17th, so it's 10 days from now. Black Friday Comedy Explosion, an urban comedy show appropriate for ages 21 and up. Well, that tells you right there. Okay, be careful. Anyway, the evening will feature Mike Brooks of Def Comedy Jam and the movie The Salon, featuring Vivica Fox. Big Mac will be there, and he's with Comic View. Tiana Douglas, also Comic View, and Schweitz of Comic View, and King Tink, Bad Boys of Comedy. Reserve seating tickets, $25 in advance, $30 the day of the event. That's at www.goldsboroparamount.com. Or you can call the Paramount at 919-583-8432. 919-583-8432. The Black Comedy Explosion on November 27th begins at 8:30 p.m. 21 and older, please. Also, on November 28th, that's a Saturday, that is Small Business Saturday. It's time to shop small in downtown Goldsboro, work off that turkey and that pumpkin pie by hitting the streets to tackle your holiday shopping this year. Downtown Goldsboro is home to dozens of great shops full of unique gift items that you won't find in any of the big box stores. Enjoy discounts all day at downtown businesses during Small Business Saturday. That's November 28th, and it lasts all day long. Now, why aren't we doing that? Why are we shopping downtown Goldsboro? That's right. Not a good reason. You need to try it. Just, you know, downtown is absolutely gorgeous now. You need to walk through, at least take a look at it. Before they even had the ribbon cutting, I drove through downtown, and the people were already sitting on the benches enjoying the weather. The weather's just absolutely fantastic. You need to try this out. Just go downtown, and that's a great day to do it. And you will find some unique items at places in Goldsboro, unique items that you might want to give as a Christmas gift or a gift for any time of year for that matter. Let's see what we have here. Here we have the 230th Brigade Support Battalion Commander Lieutenant Colonel Keith Rapp invites everyone to the renovation ceremony at the Goldsboro, North Carolina National Guard Armory. That will be Saturday, 5 December at 10 o'clock in the morning. And that's at Highway 117 bypass. They're just across from Waynesboro Park. Can't miss it. Everything gets underway at 10 a.m. Oh, 1000. Okay. Gotcha. There's an armory tour. Refreshments will be served. The ceremony will be over by about 11:30 or so. Okay? All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to go to our next segment, and we'll be back. guest today is Matt Whittle. Matt is the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity here in Goldsboro. Matt, always good to see you, man.
Good to have you.
How you doing?
Good to be here. Yes, sir. Doing very well.
Glad you're here. Now, Habitat for Humanity, give us if you would please, tell us about Habitat, what it is and what it's about.
Sure. Habitat is it's a Christian-based organization here in Wayne County. We've been around since 2001 here in Wayne County, Habitat of Goldsboro, Wayne. We serve all of Wayne County. We build a lot of houses in Goldsboro, but we're always looking to build houses out in the county, Fremont and Mount Olive.
Right.
And what we do, we build houses for folks that for whatever reason don't quite qualify for that conventional bank mortgage.
So some of these folks may go to the bank and almost qualify,
right,
but don't quite. So we're helping these people out.
Absolutely.
For whatever reason, low income or...
Low income, their credit might be a little bit low.
A little shaky.
Whatever the reason might be, we're able to provide them the opportunity to buy their own home, and that's important, that they're buying these homes. Like we've said before, we're not giving homes away.
That's right.
They buy them, we sell them at 0% interest, and at cost. So whatever it costs us to build the house, that's what it's sold for, regardless of how much more it appraises for.
So we're helping these people out, and we're helping these folks get homes where they may never have been able to buy a home.
Exactly.
But that's the American dream.
Yes, sir.
Get a family, get a home, and then live happily ever after.
We hope so.
We hope so.
That's what we want. That's what we want them to do.
That's exactly right. Now, the last count I heard was close to around 70 homes. Is that about right?
That's about right. We've built 66 homes in Wayne County. We are currently building numbers 67 and 68. And we're about to start on 69, which is our faith-built home right here in the city. Okay,
a faith-built home. Tell me about that. What's that all about?
So what faith-built, it's an annual event that we do every fall. It's an annual build. And really what we look for is to bring the churches, the faith community in Wayne County together to really focus in on one home and on one family. And they supply some of the financial support. They supply volunteer support. And it's really a good chance for the churches to get to know each other a little bit, get to know the family, and really stand up and be represented in Wayne County.
Right. So all the churches are coming together to do this.
We have a good number of them. We'd like to have more.
So like to have more. Okay, that's good. And we'll give a phone number here at the end of this interview, and you'll be able to call. You can call Matt and get information about that if your church is interested in helping with this. Okay, now we've got you've got two houses going right now, and one soon to start.
Right.
But now, tell me about how the owner, the future owner of each house, is able to, or has to, or is required to apply sweat equity. What they
right. So exactly, we call it sweat equity, and that's when the homeowners come in, and once they've been approved financially, and everything's taken care of as far as the paperwork goes, they have a requirement to do 300 hours of work on their house, on the houses of the people in line ahead of them. Also, they can do work in a restore, and there's some other ways that they can earn those hours, but it really requires them to put a little bit of skin in the game.
Right.
And it turns it into a real partnership. It gives us a chance to get to know the family, gives the family a chance to really be invested in this process of becoming a homeowner.
You know, talking with a future homeowner here a while back last year, this person was so excited about helping to build their own home that this person went ahead and helped with other homes that was going up. Once they had that bug, the bug bit them, and they said, "Oh boy, let's go! Give me a hammer. I'm ready to go."
We have a lot of homeowners that get real excited. It's such a neat thing to be able to be out there building your own house.
Right.
And it's a unique experience because not many of us got to build our houses.
That's right.
But to be able to actually put a hammer on, move into it, and look around and say, "I helped build this."
And to see it,
that's a neat thing.
From the ground up. You see the foundation, then the framing goes up, and you're imagining in your mind, well, this is my bedroom, and the kids sleep over here, and
Absolutely.
I got a kitchen back here.
And it really increases that excitement level, especially for the kids seeing it come up like that.
So, do you ever need volunteers to help with this?
All the time.
We're
always looking for volunteers. We have a lot of folks come out that are able to come out on the weekends.
Yeah.
But we always need help during the week. We have our site supervisors out there during the week. They get lonely. They get lonely out there. They can use some company. They can use a volunteer or two
poor folks.
to come out and lend a hand during the week.
Yeah. So with volunteers now, and let's talk about the supervisors just a moment. These are actually construction people.
Right. Yes.
They
sir.
know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
You're not just thrown out there to say build a house.
Right. They tell you what to do. They'll walk you through it, and they make it easy for anybody to come out and swing a hammer.
Right. Okay. All right. Now, you mentioned Restore here a moment ago. Tell me about the Restore.
The Restore, that's on Mulberry Street,
Yes,
124 East Mulberry Street. And it's where we sell gently used new furniture, construction supplies, home goods, books. We even have some clothes in there.
You have one of the best selections of books I have ever seen.
It
books
is.
You would not believe what they have. You got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books.
Right.
Very nice. And they're all in great shape.
All lined up on a nice bookshelf on the wall.
Yeah.
It's fun to go in there and look through them.
It really is, and you find some really great books in there as well. But you mentioned clothing. You got all kinds of clothing. You got knickknacks, paddywhacks, and all that stuff. Upstairs?
Upstairs we have construction supplies. We have lumber. Sometimes we have siding. We have cabinets, sinks, toilets, paint. Lots of paint.
Lots of paint.
So there's if you're doing a do-it-yourself project, especially here around the holidays, the Restore is a good place to start looking for those items.
It really is. You'll save a ton of money at the Restore because, it's, like you say, a do-it-yourself project in the house, you could save a lot of money and you help the Restore out at the same time.
Right.
All right. Now, where do you get these items?
They're
for the Restore.
Donations. The community support. We get a lot of folks in the community call us. They're moving. They're changing out their living room or their bedroom suits, and they give us a call, and we pick up on Mondays and Fridays. Just give us a call to schedule it. And of course, our backloading dock is open for donations any day. Or anytime during business hours.
I also happen to know that several businesses in the area also donate.
We do.
Some of these items are brand new.
Right. Jerningham Furniture is a big donor.
Contributor. Yeah.
Then we get support. We get support from Lowe's and the WalMarts and even those big companies. Give us support through the donations.
That's great. So give us a phone number. How do we contact?
Sure. Well, the Restore, if somebody's interested in scheduling a pickup, is of course 919-736-9550. The office, if anybody's interested in volunteering or just learning more about Habitat or getting an application, that number is 919, of course, 736-9592.
And the office is on Walnut Street, is that right?
The office is on Walnut Street, 131 East Walnut.
East Walnut. That's a block off the square.
Right.
And the Restore on Mulberry Street is near City Hall.
Exactly, yes,
right
sir.
Across the street.
Right across the street.
On Mulberry Street. All right. What else do we need? We covered everything?
One thing I do want to mention, speaking of the Restore, November 24th.
Yes.
A big event for Goldsboro. The downtown lights up.
Yes.
It's always an exciting time. I love bringing the boys down for that.
Yeah.
They get a kick out of it. But we're going to be open late that night, open till 8 o'clock. We're doing a Christmas party that night. We're having we've got some groups coming in decorating some Christmas trees. We're going to have we're hoping to have some cookies. Might have a visit from Santa. We don't know yet.
Hey!
But it's going to be a good festive time. So if somebody's never been in the Restore, that's a good time to come in.
A good time. So that will be when downtown lights up, when the mayor flips the switch and everything all lights up for the holidays.
And especially now that it's done, it's going to look even more beautiful than before, I'm sure.
It really is. It really is. We're so excited about downtown Goldsboro. And of course, the North Carolina Symphony will be at the Paramount, and it will be your opportunity to try some of the restaurants downtown that night. And of course, we encourage you to stop by the Restore on Mulberry Street and check that out and see what a great place that is to shop. Matt, I thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Here.
It's always a pleasure.
Always
Appreciate
good.
it.
Matt Whittle of the Habitat for Humanity here in Goldsboro. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Our guest is JoAnn Williams, and JoAnn is with the Sugarfoot Shag Club, right?
That is correct.
I appreciate your coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I love, well, it's mostly associated with beach music, if you will.
That is correct.
Shag dancing and that sort of thing. Give me a little background on that. Do you have a history of Shag Club without getting too detailed?
I do. Actually, I've only been a member of the club for about 4+ years.
Okay.
However, Sugarfoot Shag Club has been chartered since about 1992.
Oh.
93 is when their official charter came through. So 22 years or so. They are around to preserve and promote the shag dance and the shagging music. And so all of their activities are centered around that for their members and non-members and guests.
Now, somebody may be from elsewhere in the country and they have no idea what it is to shag. So tell me, how would you describe the shag the
Well,
dance itself?
shagging is really like a 6 basic steps, and it's fairly easy. Once you learn those 6 basic steps, all the rest of the moves, if you will, are centered around those. And it is a kind of a mellow, type. Some people do, dance to faster shag music, and so you can speed it up. But I think for the person who just wants to enjoy dancing and relax, it's a good dance for that.
There are shag truists, I call them, or purists, if you will, who will only dance to certain rhythm or certain beats per minute, if you will.
That is true.
But the whole idea, as I understand it, is just simply to enjoy it.
Exactly.
Just enjoy it.
To have a good time.
Dance and have a good time. That's right.
That is correct. And a lot of the that is centered around meeting a lot of friends and having a lot of fellowship with those friends.
And most often associated with beach music, not to be confused with West Coast beach music. This is East Coast beach music, which is actually kind of a takeoff or a latter-day R&B, if you will.
I think so.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. So shag dancing. So tell me about the club. How often do you meet?
We have monthly parties. We have a board of 12 members that actually meet once a month as well. Most of our membership meetings are to promote the shag dance, which is have a DJ, have a dance, have refreshments, and enjoy this being together as a club.
Okay. And where does this happen?
Currently, we are meeting at Lane Tree Center in Goldsboro, and that has been real successful. That's a change we made this past year. Right. But our members seem to enjoy that, and we have grown in membership.
Okay. So, and how many members approximately do you have?
Right now, we have 125 or so.
Is that right?
That is correct.
125 means that somebody doesn't get to dance. I guess because you dance in couples, right? I'm just joking around here. Don't. I'm just kidding. But you're meeting at Lane Tree, and what are the dues to belong to the Shag Club?
It's a $25 a year membership.
A year? $25. Okay, so just about anybody can afford that. Yeah.
I think so. We do have member fees to come in the door and guest fees to come in the door.
Okay.
That covers the cost of the parties and the DJ and the rental of our building.
Right, that's right. Well, some people have been a member of the Sugarfoot Shag Club since its very beginning. You're now the president, and so I don't know where to go from here, except you have an event coming up that's pretty important.
We do.
Tell me about this event that's coming up.
On November 21st, we will have a Mike Overman Shag Daddy charity event.
Shag Daddy.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Shag Daddy is what we call him. He was a member of our club for many years, and he was a very active member. He did a lot of support with his time, talents, and monetary donations to the club. And so we are doing this event to honor his life with the club and the things he did for Sugarfoot to promote our club. This will be a silent auction, a dance, a dinner. It will start at 7 and go to 11 at Lane Tree. And we are only selling 250 seats. Currently, we've already sold 200 plus of those seats, so there'll be limited ticketing at the door. Yeah. So if anyone hasn't got their ticket, we recommend them calling myself or some of the people who are listed on our website.
Is your phone number on your website?
It is.
All right, we've got that up there right now. It's sugarfootshagclub.org.
That is correct.
And your phone number's there, so if anyone wants information about the club or to get tickets, they can go to that website, sugarfootshagclub.org, and get it. And again, how much are tickets?
The tickets for this event are $15.
Couldn't you go any higher? Okay.
Well, our goal is to.
I know you want to make it.
Yeah, we want it affordable. We also want it where people can, come in and have a good time. We're having a silent auction. We're hoping that people will be generous in that. We have many businesses in Wayne County and surrounding counties that have donated, as well as Sugarfoot members and members of Mike's family has donated to the items for the auction. So
wonderful. I know Mike Shag Daddy was not only instrumental in the club, but he was quite an outgoing personality in the entire community. Everybody knew Shag Daddy because he was always at the events. He put forth himself to help. He did a lot of charity work.
He did.
He was just a wonderful guy.
He did. He did a lot of charities, and so all the proceeds for this event will go toward charities that Mike participated in and or sponsored, as well as some other, as money provides from the event, will go to other charities that Sugarfoot has done.
Oh, that's
because
wonderful.
Sugarfoot has contributed to many charities over the years, and they, like I said, have an annual charity event. And since you know, Shag Daddy was instrumental in the club, we chose to have the event going forward in honor and memory of him.
Now, if someone would be interested in learning to shag, do you give lessons, or do you work with people in?
We do. We actually have several instructors in our club. There is Shirley Weaver, who has been a longtime charter member of the club, and Larry Patterson.
Right.
They hold shag lessons every Thursday night at the Elks Lodge here in Goldsboro.
Okay.
And that starts at 6 for beginners and 7 for like the next step, advanced. We also have Janice and Melvin. They teach Shag Club lessons in Wilson, North Carolina.
Okay.
Janice and Melvin are also members of our club. So, you know, there are other opportunities to learn how to shag in Goldsboro. I think Top Hat Ballroom also teaches the shag. And
yeah, I know Bubba Williams.
Bubba and Joy.
And Joy.
And they're really good dancers too, in a lot of
yeah.
other areas, so you can learn a lot from them.
Yeah. So if anyone wanted to attend a meeting, just come and see what it's all about as a guest, could they do that?
Absolutely. Our schedule will be posted on our website. Usually it's like Friday or Saturday night, mainly Friday nights coming up this year. And it's around the 3rd or 4th weekend of the month usually. But you can certainly get the exact date, exact time on the website with our scheduled events.
Okay, again, that is sugarfootshagclub.org, and you can go on that site and get all kinds of information, including ticket information to the Shag Daddy event that's going to be held at Lane Tree on November 21st.
That is correct.
All right, November 21st. That's great.
Okay.
JoAnn, I appreciate you coming in and talking with us today. And
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming by. JoAnn Williams, the president of the Sugarfoot Shag Club here in Goldsboro. Thank you. We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us. We originate here in the very center of Goldsboro, which is in the very center of Wayne County, which happens to be right in the center of eastern North Carolina, which is right in the center of the good old eastern seaboard. From Maine to Florida, we're in the middle right here. That's exactly right, which happens to be in the middle of the western hemisphere. Well, we could carry on with this thing here, couldn't we? But let's stop right where we are, because I lost the map. Coming up, you're invited to attend a tour with the Senior Center. The folks over at the Senior Center inviting everybody on a tour of the Southern Supreme Fruitcake Factory. I'm not kidding. That's at Bear Creek. You'll also have a chance to shop in their gift shop after the tour. The Fruitcake Factory's gift shop has more to offer than fruitcake. You could shop for nuts and candy and chocolate and jelly and mustard and relish that will make a nice Christmas gift for your loved ones, or something that you can actually enjoy yourself. Oh yeah. Well, after the tour, you'll have lunch on your own at Best Food Cafeteria in Siler City. Siler City. All right, the cafeteria has a gift gallery for you to shop in as well. You remember Siler City, that's where Aunt Bee retired when she left, Frances Bobier left Hollywood. She moved to Siler City. She passed away there some years back. But anyway, and you can visit the gravesite while you're there. The cost of the trip is $25. That's amazing. That does not include your meal. That's separate. Departure from the Senior Center will be at 8 a.m. and you'll get back into town about 4 o'clock. If you want more information, you can call Hermanita Harris. Hermanita's number at the Senior Center is 705-1785. Hermanita Harris at the Senior Center. Also, yes, there's more at the Senior Center. The open enrollment for Medicare Part D continues until December 7th. And by December 7th, you should have by then decided if you want to change plans or not. And if you're unsure about how to go about doing this, they can help you on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesdays at the Senior Center. You can go by and the folks will sit down with you there and figure out what's best for you. plans change throughout the year. Sometimes the prices go up, sometimes things happen, sometimes you may want to look at other plans that might be better suited for you. The Senior Center can help you with that. If you want to know more about that, you can call Lisa Barker, and her number is 919-731-1608. 919-731-1608, okay? All right. What else we have here? Oh, boy. Okay. Wow. There is the Arts Council of Wayne County, the ACWC, don't ask me how to spell it, is going to have a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving party. Now, the Arts Council of Wayne County is at 102 North John Street, right up from the courthouse here, at the corner of John and Walnut. And on November 21st, from 10 o'clock until noon o'clock, they're going to have kids enjoying making beautiful Thanksgiving crafts to take home. Afterward, they'll have popcorn, buttered toast, jelly beans, and pretzels, just absolutely identical to what Charlie Brown and the gang did. They had popcorn and jelly beans and buttered toast and all that. And the kids will be able to watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. If you have any questions about that, you want to know more about it, you can go to their website, artsinwayne.org, artsinwayne.org, or call the office over there, talk to Sarah or anybody there at 919-736-3300. Okay. Woo, don't forget the parade. Christmas parade is all set for December 5th. Get your stuff together if you want to enter the parade and talk to the folks over at the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County. And if you want to enter the parade, it's easy to do. You have to fill out a form, all right? And I had to get some help with that, but they did over at the Chamber office. They helped me out with that. So go by the Chamber office and ask for a form, or you can download one from the internet, okay? And then join us in the parade. And if you don't want to be in the parade, that's okay. Just be there and watch all the floats and all the marching and the bands and everything that's going to be there. And I guess I'll be there too in the parade. Kate and I will be in the parade, and anybody else, okay? So that's on December 5th. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to the website, WayneCountyChamber.com, or call 919-734-2241. Very quickly, I'll look over birthdays because I'm almost out of time here. No, I am out of time. Hang on. Got birthdays here. Today, by the way, is the 17th. Today is World Peace Day, Homemade Bread Day, and Take a Hike Day. I've heard that all my life. Anyway, it's those are the days for today. And today's birthdays include Rance Howard. Rance Howard, you may know him as a character actor if you ever see him acting or anything, but he's done tons and tons of acting. But he is Ron Howard's and Clint Howard's dad. Ron Howard, Opie, if you will, and Clint Howard's dad, he's 87. Gordon Lightfoot, the singer who did Sundown, If You Could Read My Mind, A Record of the Edmund Fitzgerald. That's 3 songs, not all one. Anyway, he's 77 today. The lovely Lauren Hutton, turning 72 today. Danny DeVito of Taxi, yeah, he's 71. And so is Lorne Michaels, who created Saturday Night Live, having a birthday today. Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, who was Anne on Without a Trace, and she was Captain Zoe Callis on Law and Order. She's 57. And a birthday today for Daisy Fuentes. She is 49 today, so happy everything. We'll be back tomorrow right here, same spot. Hope you're right there where you are in the same spot. That begins at 7 o'clock, and then the show repeats at noon, then the show again at 5:30 p.m. So please join us if you will. Find out what's going on around your community. So until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley. And I'm Kate Daniels. And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.